special place in my heart for you weirdos. And all y'all fans who be trolling me with y'all some weirdos too. I'm not scared of none of y'all. Hey, none of y'all make me do nothing different. Nothing. I'm self-made, self-built. I got $8 million.
Numerous times since she been home. With the lame, the reason, but hold on, let's get to the point. We're gonna get to the lame later.
But it's not supposed to be public.
50 Cent dropped a bomb and it just blew up everything. Because Papoose and Clarissa are done, and the reason why is wilder than anything you could have imagined. So here's what actually went down. Papoose has finally walked away from Clarissa, and this time the reason behind it is those shocking bedroom photos that recently surfaced online. Just a few weeks ago, 50 Cent was dropping hints that he might actually release certain images. And now it looks like he followed through on exactly that. Meanwhile, Papoose had apparently reached his absolute breaking point. On the outside, this man was standing proudly next to Clarissa, showing nothing but loyalty and support for the whole world to see. But behind closed doors, the story was looking very different. Reports are suggesting that things were nowhere near as faithful as they appeared to be. So with Clarissa allegedly being unfaithful and openly sharing her pictures online, it is honestly not shocking that Papoose chose to walk away. But it wasn't just the betrayal itself that broke everything. It was how he found out. Because out of everybody in the world, it was 50 Cent who blew the whole thing open publicly. 50 posted an edited photo of Clarissa and Papoose standing side by side with their faces swapped and captioned it very, very handsome. Then he went even further and wrote, "Hey, Pap. Ask your old lady Clarissa if she was seeing Maserati Bud. Tell her to be honest because I have the Ring camera videos." Now, at first, Papoose wasn't taking any of it seriously. He went online to defend Clarissa and clapped back at 50 by sharing a clip of him admitting that Vivica Fox had once tossed his salad. Papoose captioned it, "I couldn't make this up if I tried. Lying on another man while your own past behavior is on record is wild. I've got him acting desperate now. All this just because you enjoy disrespecting black women and can't really rap." And just like that, the whole thing exploded into a full public war.
She put you on the show.
That's what happens when you get older in Hollywood and you gotta...
No, but what happened?
I don't know. Andy, tell her.
She basically was insinuating that Fiddy is on my team.
Yeah, that's what she was...
That he's gay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. What?
I didn't know. Look, I said to myself personally, Andy, I said on Instagram too, I said, "Oh no," because I let her lick my some gay.
You know what? You let her lick. She thinks.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. You let someone lick your ass and look what happens.
I'm sorry.
But then Papoose decided to take it a step further and sat down with Vlad TV to address everything directly. And this is where it gets really interesting because now he's speaking on the record about the whole situation. He acknowledged that Clarissa had actually told him she spent time with Bud, but then he went on to insist that nothing physical ever happened between them and that there was absolutely no involvement of that kind.
This is what he does, man. A lot of people don't. This dude is a funny dude, man. Like, he'll post something disrespectful about a person, and then when they respond, he takes his down real quick. So while you're responding, all of his riders and minions and bots that he got programmed to do what they do, they start saying, "Oh, why are you cloud chasing? Oh, you better leave 50 alone, because when he respond, you're not going to be able to handle it." Because when they go to his page, he done removed his post.
Fans assumed that would be the end of it. But given everything that has played out, many people now believe 50 Cent may have actually followed through and sent that alleged Ring camera footage directly to Papoose. And if that's true, that changes the entire story. But here's the thing. A large portion of people online aren't feeling sorry for Papoose at all. And the reason is simple. They're pointing out that he previously cheated on Remy Ma with Clarissa in the first place. So the sympathy is running very thin for this man right now. And then Remy Ma stepped in and turned the temperature all the way up. She went on Instagram and shared alleged text messages between herself and Papoose, along with a caption that stopped everybody cold. She wrote that Papoose fell asleep on the phone with Clarissa while laying in her house, refusing to leave. She then called out Clarissa directly, saying she wasn't the only one and that she was about to tell everything. What really caught people off guard was Papoose's response to all of this. Instead of showing any remorse, he posted a heated Instagram story calling Remy a narcissist and accusing her of cheating. And the internet immediately came back with the same response. what goes around comes around, because many people online feel like Papoose is now living through the exact same situation he created when he first got involved with Clarissa, and as if that wasn't enough, going back to when tensions between Remy and Papoose were at their peak last year, Remy also accused him of having a secret son that he refuses to acknowledge. During an Instagram live, she claimed the child exists, but that Papoose acts like he doesn't because of personal conflicts. And that one landed differently because now people aren't just questioning his relationship with Clarissa, they're questioning everything.
You know nobody, you know why? Because he don't got nothing to say. He not even speaking on nothing over there. Doesn't be there for his child that he begged for, but telling you he wants another one. Let me guess. He's telling you he want a son, right? He has a son. He has a son. He just doesn't like his son's sexual preference, so he acts like he doesn't have a son. He has a son. We have a son who is very much alive and well.
And some fans took it even further by speculating that Papoose got involved with Clarissa specifically because of her more masculine appearance. Those rumors spread fast and the internet was not letting it go. So Clarissa decided to address it herself in an interview, getting very personal about her relationship dynamic. She said, "I talk to my man like a king. Don't ever get it messed up, baby. I may have the muscles and I may know how to fight, but I'm very submissive to my man." Good for Papoose. But many viewers felt she never needed to go that deep into personal details that nobody even asked for. Because instead of shutting the conversation down, it only poured more fuel onto the rumors that were already burning. And people made sure to point that out loudly. On top of that, viewers have also been noticing that Papoose rarely shows any public affection or PDA with Clarissa at all. And that observation, sitting right next to everything else that has already come out, has only made the speculation online grow even louder. He throws around words of love for her constantly, but when it comes to actual physical affection, he keeps a very noticeable distance. And that gap between what he says and how he actually acts has started raising serious questions among fans who are paying close attention.
Michael B. Jordan, that movie Sid is ill. When the love is genuine, you can tell it's a different feel. Babyface was right on that song. She got that whip appeal.
But before anyone jumps to conclusions, it is worth pointing out that Clarissa isn't exactly seen as the most reliable source when it comes to situations like this. Just look at Tony Rich, for example. The two were reportedly together back in 2020, and things got serious enough that he actually proposed to her 3 years later. But despite the engagement, everything eventually fell apart, and they went their separate ways.
You not no more?
I've been engaged.
Oh, wow.
But marriage, like walking down the aisle and jumping across the room and putting up with somebody forever, it's like, I want to do that, but it has to be like, what I give, you must.
What started out looking like a clean and peaceful breakup reportedly turned ugly fast, because Clarissa allegedly went public and started telling people in the industry that Tony was dealing with personal issues. That version of the story spread quickly and shaped the way a lot of people understood their split. But then Tony's family stepped in and pushed back hard against everything she said. They came out arguing that what Clarissa put out there wasn't true, and insisted that the whole situation was either heavily exaggerated or completely made up for attention and publicity.
This is why I'm here, because you can't just disrespect somebody like this. She gets up there, she walks down from the podium, stands in front of me just to show the church where my brother sat. But not only do she stand in front of me, I mean, she's standing so close to me, like I literally can just I can touch her.
They painted her as a bully and vindictive.
I don't know who she thinks she is, but Clarissa, her character, she is a bully. She do little stuff like this, and I felt like that. I felt like that. Like somebody in the comments said, y'all should have jumped it. But in the moment, it's like, I have too much responsibility. If I could actually talk to Clarissa, I would tell her.
They didn't stop there either. They went even further and described Clarissa as someone who can be bullying and vindictive, claiming that her public statements painted a completely unfair picture of Tony and everything they had together.
I don't know who she thinks she is, but Clarissa, her character, she is a bully. She do little stuff like this, and I felt like that. I felt like that. Like somebody in the comments said, y'all should have jumped it. But in the moment, it's like, I have too much responsibility.
And because of how the whole thing was handled, they have made it very clear that they hold serious resentment toward her to this day.
To actually talk to Clarissa, I would tell her.
So the takeaway for a lot of fans is that when things fall apart, Clarissa doesn't go quietly. She comes out swinging, and the statements she makes publicly tend to leave a mark on people's reputations. Many are pointing to what happened with Tony as the blueprint, and now believe that exact same pattern is playing out all over again with Papoose. At this point, the good days between these two appear to be long gone. What started as a relationship has now turned into a very messy and very public exchange of accusations and counterclaims, with both sides refusing to back down and airing everything out in the open for the whole world to watch. The only question left now is how this thing actually ends. Whether Papoose addresses those alleged videos that keep getting mentioned, and whether Clarissa keeps dropping what she's calling receipts as everything continues to unfold.